Alright, hello. This is Space Cadet Rewind. And we're going to continue with Independence War. And now it should be running at... Actually, hold on a sec. It's not capturing right. There isn't. So give me a second here. Okay, let's try that again. Really now? It's not gonna capture that, huh? Oh, lovely. Okay. Yeah, at least on my end, it looks like it's not, it just sort of freezes on the Infogrames logo, which it was not doing last time. So that's fun. What if I were to start with the intro movie? Because I did that last time. Really now? Okay. Well, and I have to try a little something here. All right, let's try display capture. Alright, how's that? I can't see it. I think it's working though. Yeah, okay, that should work, I think. Hopefully, yeah, the sound's working too. So let's return to Mike Powell. So, yeah, this game is now running, or now should be running at silky smooth 30 frames per second, just like God intended. Play mission.
One of our outposts is suffering at the hands of indie hostiles, who attack after jumping in at the nearby Lagrange point.
Game captured the last time.
We need to reinforce the defense of the outpost, so we are installing
then didn't
one
this
of these.
time. I don't know what changed.
It is in effect an artificial asteroid, and it is
other than the frame rate.
The Gunstar is fitted with multiple automatic cannon. These high-power cannon fire 2 gigawatt particle beam bursts at rapid discharge rates. We use Gunstars to surround a Lagrange point.
That's like an entire data center's worth of power. Anyway.
This is the engineering tug Suez calling the Dreadnought.
Oh my god, everything that could possibly go wrong is going wrong.
The last of the Gunstars arrived only a few hours ago. All the stars...
Sorry. Come on. You can't be serious with this. All of this was working the last time. Come on. You're really gonna do this to me. Alright. Alright, bear with me here. I'm gonna take an additional minute while I sort of apply backup plans. Yes, fixing the frame rate cap did fix the damage problems. All right. So I don't know why it's just hates me, I guess. All right. Now, is this gonna work? No.
This is the engineering tug Suez calling the Dreadnought.
Really, it's just
Welcome to the Ross Gateway.
joystick is not gonna work. All right, we're gonna go with keyboard controls, which honestly,
the last of the gun stars arrived only a few
kind of
hours
seems
ago.
like this game was made
All
for them
stars have
anyway.
been placed in position and are fully set up. The only thing required now is for me to fit the arming key to them all. It should only take a few minutes. Suez out.
So, so annoying that I had everything set up just right, and the game was like, nope, none of it's gonna work. But we will make do. How do I fire? Yep, okay. That's gonna target the outpost.
Coming to the point. Ending markings.
But yeah, as you can see, actually doing damage now.
This is the Suez. We're moving on to the second gun star.
Alright. So, you can just continue like this. So yeah, we're just gonna wait for the next wave to spawn. Seems to be a lot easier when your shots actually do damage. It helps a lot. Yeah, just take your time, I guess.
This is the Suez. We're staying put until you can make things safer for us.
There's a button for targeting missiles. I don't remember what it is though. It might be W. Yeah, there it is. So you can like shoot them down with your cannons. Alright. Get a little closer to them. Yeah, this game is a bit of a cult hit. You know, big among the people who would be really into this kind of thing, which is, you know, controlling a small capital ship.
We're moving on to the third platform.
You know, a lot of big fans of Star Trek Deep Space Nine and the Defiant. Which game is closest to having its video finished? Well, stay tuned for the end of this live stream to find out. Alright, can we do it? Can we finally become a Gunstar hero? I mean, Deep Space Nine is also my favorite series, but you know, not necessarily because of the Defiant and the whole whatever that, I don't even remember the name of that other faction that they go to war with, the Shapeshifters. I mean, there's a lot to like about Deep Space Nine, a lot of good stuff there. Alright. Nightmare. Or it's your worst nightmare. This one's just combatant gamma, doesn't have a name. Wow, look at how much easier this is when you can actually hit them. Kind of got a little far away from the fight, though. The Dominion, now is it?
That's 3 all 9. One more to go.
I guess... See, I thought she was, like, her progress was tied to us killing things, but I think it's actually just all timed. Alright. Come on. Yeah, it's sort of like if this game's premise speaks to you, obviously it's gonna be, you're really gonna like it. But for a general audience or someone who just wants to, you know, fly a spaceship, blow stuff up, you're probably not gonna enjoy this. Like, I don't know, I'm okay with it, but like I definitely would not have sought this game out. If I was, you know, just playing for myself. Oh, the Gunstars are shooting. Alright. Oh yeah, look at how much more doable this is when your shots actually damage the enemies. Oh god. Shock troop. Is this like a transport or is it just a weird name? The tug. Yeah, well, it's definitely got a learning curve. I'm in this combat view because, well, I mean, this is like the best view for targeting enemies. Sort of, it's got,
Dreadnought, all Gunstars
yeah, this
have
is
been
like the
on and
cockpit
are now
view.
online. Thanks for your assistance.
Oh,
If you don't mind, we're getting the heck out of here. Suez out.
and now there's more of them. It's buggy. Well, it's not buggy right now. Aside from, I don't know. I'm assuming my joystick not working is just Windows' fault. You can hit V to cycle between the TRI ball and a zoomed in view on your target. Oh, I see. Probably stay close to the Gunstars. Where are they? Yeah, I think I was. They sort of let me lure them away, or they lured me away from the gun stars, which is ill-advised. Okay. Once again, we're away from the gun stars. Let's get back to them. Ow. That's bad. They hit us with a missile and now we're damaged. Luckily, our engineers, our repair teams worked very fast. We're in trouble here. It's just like missile after missile, goddamn. Okay, back to the gun stars. Yeah, we're like a Corvette. Period on numpad for countermeasures. Thank you. I was wondering what those were, or what the button was for that. Delta. See, one of them had a name. It was like your worst nightmare, but then there's all these ones that don't have names. Wish they all had names because the names are great. Go slower, so I'm around the gun stars for longer. Alright. Also switch to missiles, if I remember what the missile key was. But we seem to be doing okay. They are far away. Epsilon, the PATCOM. I think the PATCOMs are like the equivalent of us. For missiles. Oh, well, we got them.
The Commonwealth vessel Galore calling the Dreadnought. You boys seen a little action, eh?
We sure have.
Stand down now. The professionals have arrived.
Oh, they're one step below us. Okay. Alright, well, we did it. What year is this? I don't remember. I don't know if they said.
It was the first time I encountered the Indies in serious numbers, and I came out of it pretty well. But anyone could see that the war was hotting up.
Hotting up? What do you mean, heating up? Game releases? This was 97, I believe. Alright, a new force. Enter, return.
A rendezvous waypoint has been laid in for Jupiter space. Proceed to that location, where you will be picking up some cargo. I'm sorry, I can't tell you more at this point.
Okay, we're gonna pick up some cargo. Mysterious cargo.
This is Salt Lake STC to Dreadnought. You have been granted permission for launch.
All right. This my joystick doesn't work. I don't remember. I guess I could just like click on this. Yeah. And I assume that I'm headed for that, for L4, even though they didn't say anything about it. Oh yeah, a Jupiter L4. Okay, they did say it there. All right. Don't want to accuse this game of anything it's not guilty of. Speaking of which, you know, in the mission where you have to, you know, you're in a command module and you have to dock with a spinning, you know, the rest of the ship. Did I just go past it? That still seems pretty far. I tried that with the frame rate cap on just to see if it would, you know, if it would still spinning too fast to dock with, because I thought it was just sort of out of left field that you were supposed to use remote control to stop it. And it turns out they actually tutorialized the remote control. It's supposed to tell you to use the remote control and tells you how to do it. It's just the scripted trigger for that just didn't fire because of the frame rate issue. So it's, you know, they don't just expect you to somehow know about the remote control out of nowhere. Alright, I think that's also what happened, you know, during that mission when we were supposed to be on patrol and we were supposed to dock with that ship that was like about to explode. Oh, you know what? I probably could have used autopilot for this, right? That's probably what you're supposed to do. Just, yeah, I'm forgetting everything. This is, you know, this is the weakness of, like, only playing the game once a week, but also having to switch controls. Alright, we are at Jupiter L4. Are we supposed to go through? Or are we supposed to rendezvous with Brazen? Are we supposed to go through the thing, or... freighter. Often. Now maybe we're supposed to go through. Is there a remaster for this game? No. In the direction of the wireframe arrow. I mean, unless you consider the deluxe version that came out a year later, which added 3DFX glide support. The original '97 release was. Well, let's just make sure it's not this freighter here. Yeah, the original release was software only. Okay, no, it's not the freighter. Let's go through, I guess. But yeah, there was an objective where we had to like dock with a freighter or with a, I don't know, some ship that was about to explode when we were on patrol, and it the mission didn't seem to be advancing. It didn't seem to have any way of like you know, doing whatever the mission wanted us to do. I think that was also a scripted trigger that didn't fire the first time. Alright, there's Brazen. There we are. See, what am I doing? I should just autopilot approach. Wait, no. I'm not targeting him. There we go. And yeah, the deluxe version had like an expansion pack where you play as someone on the indie side. You do docking. Yeah, I just wasn't sure. Like, I don't think they made it clear that I was supposed to go through the Lagrange point. I thought I was supposed to meet them at the Lagrange point. But there they are. Ooh, they're big. Alright.
Sir, Admiral Brett is coming aboard.
Oh, Admiral Brett. Can we see him if we, like, back
At ease,
out?
everyone. Captain, stand by to receive a new briefing document.
But can I... No. I guess, you know, he's not in the bridge. You can't use a hotkey to, like, get out of here. Which is... too bad. Hopefully I didn't break everything by doing that. We're standing by to receive something. Did I just break it? What's my objective? Go to Wolf 359. Well, alright. I guess we're... I don't know if he was supposed to say something and I accidentally skipped it. But we're gonna go to Wolf 359, I guess. I think he was gonna explain how to do all this stuff, but well, we'll try to just do it here. In. How do I, like, set a waypoint there? Where are we now? Sol. Yeah, watch out for Borg.
This is Admiral Brett. The Commonwealth is developing a radical new class of attack ship.
Oh, okay. This
and
is what we were supposed to
approaching
get.
a delicate phase in that development process. The first space trials of the new ships are about to begin, and I would like to visit the test range in person to see the outcome for myself. I would like you to take me to the Navy weapons testing range in Wolf 359 space. Once there, your ship will act as official observer vessel. I feel that my cruiser, Brazen, might draw a little too much attention. When we are in position, the experimental vessels will be launched, and we will observe them as they engage a number of targets. Finally, we will test the maneuvering capabilities of the new ships by engaging in simulated combat with them.
Simulated combat. Alright. What do you want to bet that we're gonna be attacked for real in the middle of this? Okay. So the question still remains, how the hell do we actually get to Wolf 359? Selected star, Wolf 359. Where's my keys thing? They're like a button for autopilot to target on map. I don't know how to get there. So the only waypoints I have are Jupiter L4 and Jupiter L5. I don't know how to, like, leave the Sol system. Jupiter L4. Do I go to Jupiter L5? Go through the L4. Alright. Sort of. It's very drifty. It's not quite Newtonian physics, but it is like you do have to, like, account for the drift. You can't just make a tight turn when you're going fast.
Your attention. The first test will start as soon as we reach the observation point.
All right.
Okay, take us to the observing position. Waypoint 1.
3.1. All right. Looks like right there.
This is the observe point. Brett to Rangemaster. Commence the target run.
We're gonna get CG for this. Are these like drones? Oh no, they got cockpits.
This is Fighter Purple 1, beginning target run now.
have powerful
Captain,
guns.
I'd like you to now engage in mock combat with the fighters. We'll be using cannon only. Your engineer will reprogram your cannon to low intensity. We don't want anyone to get hurt. We will log hits on the Dreadnought versus hits on the fighters.
Alright, let's go. Oh my god.
They killed us.
Exercise complete. The fighters won.
What the hell? They get to use missiles?
Picking up a new thermal trace, not a Commonwealth ship. Must be an Indie spy ship gone cold. It's powering up and moving away.
This is Brett. I want that ship intercepted now. Kestrel 1 and 2, intercept. Dreadnought, you hold position here.
Oh, what do you want to bet? They're just gonna defect to the Indies. They absolutely destroyed us. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and move towards them because that's definitely going to happen.
Kestrel to Brett. Sir, target destroyed. Sir, I think you should know there were no signs of weapons or crew on her.
Huh.
Sir, I'm picking up another new thermal trace near the launch bay this time. Looks like a Corvette. I think she's heading for the jump point.
The first ship was a decoy. Let's move to intercept the Corvette.
Oh no, they got a decoy. Alright. Oh my god, what the hell? Huh. For some reason, pressing the keypad period key causes the it to switch to rapid fire mode.
They got a good look at our fighters, too. Let's hope the Indies can't form a defense against them.
I don't know why I can't, like, shoot this guy. My targeting is just way off. What's going on? Something's wrong with my guns. I wasn't on the rapid fire PBC though. I got off of them. Like, they were trying to auto aim. They were just oh, mission failed, I guess. Oh wait, no, mission successful. Mission failed successfully.
The test of the fighters hardly went to plan, but it was clear that they represented a major
wonder
tactical
if you-
advantage for the Commonwealth.
If I could have done that, if I could have gotten the enemy spy ship, and if that would make any difference later on? I don't know if there's any, like, branching in this. But, we'll just continue.
The Commonwealth is dependent upon faster-than-light communications for almost all commercial and military activity. What you see on screen is a representation of one of Earth's faster-than-light communication relays located in the outer solar system.
These devices are most vital to maintaining the FTL communications network. The central array feature, shown here, serves as both receiver and transmitter for FTL signals. These particular units pick up weak FTL messages, store them, and later retransmit them in spare transmission opportunities into the FTL stream. FTL relays need an ultra-microgravity environment to operate, and so are situated in the outer solar system. Unit number 307 has been behaving in a very odd way for the last couple of months. Now the relay has failed altogether. The unit is currently in Pluto space.
It's been behaving oddly for months, and you're just you're just like checking in on it now?
Whatever the cause, we need you to get the relay back online. For this mission, your ship
there must be stretched really thin. Special ordnance fitted mini service drone. She says a mini service drone, but it sounds like we've got 4 of them. Hopefully they will explain how to use it. Alright. How fast are these? Faster than light rays?
I have locked in a waypoint at the location of the relay.
Alright. Relay location. A lot of like momentum to the turning. Alright. Here it is.
We're approaching the waypoint where the relay is, or rather should be. There's no sign of it on the scopes.
I'm getting a very faint trace. I think it's a ship, but it's too distant.
I like that gesture she made, like, oh, uh-oh. Surprised they animated that. Projected position. So let's... I cannot autopilot to that. Why not? Now I can. Or it's okay, it's just going back to the replay location. Okay, so that's what the LDS-I missiles are for, that for knocking things out of LDS. Makes sense. Assuming we have them, we may not.
Ah, there we are. We have ourselves some indie ships near our missing relay. That's odd. One looks dead in the water.
All right. Whoops. Game kind of has no chill. God damn. Alright, now I've lost pretty much everything. So I'm just gonna LDS and just get away from them. Somebody gave me that as a tip. So we're just gonna get away until we can repair all our weapons here. Shouldn't take long. And while on LDS they can't fire either. Alright. Alright, I think we're back in business here. Alright. Yeah, you could take some damage, and your repair crews are extremely good at repairing it. They dead? Okay. I guess we killed them. Or we did. Okay. That was weird. I mean, they literally did lure a single Commonwealth Navy ship into a trap. That's what they're doing right now. Why do I keep losing the ability to target them? Very strange. Are they running away? So there is a way to sort of, yeah, there's these buttons to go faster than the speed limit. The normal speed limit, I guess. It's weird. I guess they're kind of just doing what I did. You know, running away to heal. Just doing a piss poor job of it. Alright, they're dead. Now for talk. The time for talking has long since passed. Why do they have like a green box around them? Oh. Took damage. Both of my guns damaged. Alright, let's go back to LDS. I guess they hit us with an LDS missile. We're in trouble. We're probably gonna die. Yeah, we're like dead in the water here. Yeah. They were willing to sacrifice that guy who got prefer to do it AI. We haven't heard from him since, which is weird. You'd think you'd be like our AI buddy, you know, snarkily helping us out the whole game, but you haven't heard a peep from him. All right, well, let's try that again.
We're at the Pluto on L point. I have locked in a waypoint at the location of the relay.
So I pressed escape to get out of that view, but it doesn't actually get you out of that view. It just cancels the autopilot. All right. So... I would definitely... Was he, like, stranded in space for all 5 of those years, by the way?
There's no sign of it on the scope.
I'm getting a very faint trace. I think it's a ship, but it's too distant to ID. I wonder what that guy is doing out here.
Is the green bar my health? I think those 2 green bars... Well, I guess the green bar up there is... That is my health. Basically, the overall health of the ship. And then, yeah, all the little dots are like your systems. Okay, I'm definitely at a disadvantage because I can't use the joystick, if for no other reason than I'm just not used to it.
We have ourselves some indie
Not what I
ships.
practice.
Near our missing relay. That's odd. One looks dead in the water.
Rapid response. Well, you want to try to get behind them because their thrusters aren't shielded, basically. They'll launch some missiles. They have like a cloaking device or something. This looks very geometric. Yeah, because they keep like preventing me from targeting them or something. I just lose them every once in a while. I can't target them right now. For some reason, the W key, which I've been using to target missiles, will sometimes target things that are not missiles, but also not hostiles. Launch some more missiles. we're doing a lot better this time. This talk thing seems really, Alright, well, they're dead now. How am I doing? I'm doing okay. Rapid response. There's one of them left. Looks like the difficulty is rising. Yeah, I'll say. Although, I mean, we're getting through it. I'm kind of at a disadvantage here because I can't use the joystick. If for no other reason than, like, I don't really have good control over my throttle. It's much easier to modulate it when I got the basically when I don't have to use the keyboard. Alright. Now what? Repair FTL relay. What is it there? Is that it? I guess that's it. Alright. Let's approach. So I guess we're supposed to approach it, and then we use that probe, that repair, or that whatever, that drone thing. It's about to get harder. Yeah, maybe. Autopilot dock engaged. Alright, well here it is. Guess we go to this cube. Yeah, there we go.
I'm looking at the array. It's not working, but there are no visible signs of damage. Could be just a CPU crash. If it needs rebooting, we could do that.
How?
We might be able to fix it with the mini service drone. You would need to send the drone in to access the maintenance panel. It's on the end of the central spire structure, but there's no way that an autopilot will get it in there. You'll have to manually fly it in to dock.
So I guess that thing in the middle, that like pillar. Okay, I'd have to manually fly it to the dock. How? How do I use it? Remote? Protocol unacceptable. Am I playing every space sim in time? Release order? No. I'm just sort of putting up games that might seem interesting and having people vote on which one I should play next. Okay, I don't know how to launch this drone. I'm just looking at the buttons here. Like this keyboard quick reference thing. Separate command section? No. Is it like one of my weapons? Oh yeah, probe select. Okay, so it's like a missile. If I launch it.
Touchdown! Accessing remote
Okay.
interface. Rebooting now. Well done, Captain. Looks like the comms relay is back online.
Captain, I'm getting a heat buildup inside the array. Doesn't make sense. What the hell is that?
Let's get away from it.
The computers are going crazy. They seem to be dumping out data at an amazing rate. The optical network won't be able to deal with this. We've got total systems failure. If I am right, every CPU chip on board has crashed. Even the drinks machine is offline.
And these indies have like a huge bag of tricks. They seem way cooler than the Commonwealth, to be honest. I'm rooting for them. It's like, so it's not gonna blow, it's actually just some kind of like cyber weapon. Now what? Return what? Okay, I guess we're I guess we're just gonna leave it at that. Are you kidding? Do I recover the drone? Eh. Can I like dock with myself? Is it gonna... No, doesn't look like that works. Oh well. I guess we just go back. That seems like an insanely bad idea, but whatever. Where did it say to go? L4. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, I guess not my problem. Not really sure how it decides like what my target is for you know, autopilot approach, or you know, just autopilot. Autopilot approach engaged, but like with what? With who? Is it the drone? What is it trying to autopilot to? It's just not doing it. So I guess we gotta go manual. Because like these sort of waypoints, they don't count as a target. You can target with the T key. So yeah, I'm not really sure how you're supposed to like autopilot to the waypoint. So like all the past times, like I don't know, it just sort of has been automatically set up to autopilot me to the waypoint. I don't know what it's trying to approach here. Alright, I'm just gonna assume that this thing is with the waypoint, then press /. Okay. A lot of kind of unintuitive stuff in this game, I gotta say. Alright, yeah, okay. Target Pluto L4. What does that say? Target contact. Why is that different from... Okay, well, okay, it's target different from target crosshair, but then why can't I target the waypoint with the crosshair? It's on the screen. Whatever. Whatever. We're going. Hope the deluxe fishing... This is the deluxe version.
Looks like we completed this mission.
Yeah, we sure did. I guess we're just gonna let them infect our entire communications network with a virus. No big deal.
This had been a strange one. I'm not some kind of repairman, so I couldn't have cared less what happened to the relay. But we had encountered something very odd out there, and it was some while before I discovered what that was.
Alright, the siege.
As you know, we have been blockading the Midway jump point in the UV SETI system for some months now.
As you know.
We believe the planet to be a center of Indi activity, and the jump point forms the gateway from the associated systems to the rest of known space. By blocking this tactically significant point, we are able to isolate a group of problem systems, as well as prevent Indi shipping coming in or going out of the system. On screen is a representation of the Midway planet and moon. There are 2 Lagrange points allowing access to the system. In an earlier mission, we were able to lock off one of the 2 Lagrange points with a Type 24 minefield.
That was the gun stars?
This leaves the second point open. It is this point which we are currently blockading. The siege fleet has 3 cruiser command vessels as well as numerous corvette and PATCOM squadrons on patrol. Admiral Brett is flying out to oversee operations. He needs transport to Midway and has decided to hitch a ride on the Dreadnought. Admiral Brett will be spending his tour on the Vostok, so your first objective will be to dock with the cruiser and see the Admiral safely on board. Once that is complete, your mission will be to locate and relieve Captain Chowdhury on the Cape Town, who has been on active patrol for over a week. I am sure she'll be very pleased to stand down. Once there, follow orders from the command ships in supporting the siege.
Yeah, so that Gatekeeper mission where we, protected the gun stars, supposedly that was optional, so if we had not done that, would this mission be harder? Or different somehow?
Capsule jump destination for Midway. Laid in.
It's kind of cool if so. Sort of, kind of par for the course with space sims, like Wing Commander, but it's sort of a more specific kind of like cause and effect. I don't know why it goes to that weird like cinematic view and then doesn't go out of it. Alright, where are we going? Travel to Midway. Selected star, Midway. Can I... LP destination L4? That, I guess that's I think that's what is going on there. Alright, so target L4. Let's go there. But yeah, I assume the joystick not working is Windows' fault, not the game. Okay, so I think we gotta go in through the blue. Well, I think Wolf 359 is just, uh-oh. Stuff's happening. Why is the music so dramatic? I think Wolf 359 is just a star that happens to be close to Sol. Which is why Star Trek used it.
Name, destination, and cargo.
Bostonian, this is CNV-301 Dreadnought. We are set to rendezvous with the Vostok. As for cargo, we are carrying brass.
Okay.
Dreadnought, your codes check out. Have a nice day.
Alright. Now where are we going? Midway. No focus, no dest LP. Are we in Midway? Current Star Wars system Midway. Okay. Dock with the Vostok.
The Vostok is the cruiser over there, a little way back from the main line. She's a beauty, huh?
Oh, okay. Okay, well, we're here. Okay. But, yeah, I mean, I guess I would not be surprised if the people who made this are huge Star Trek fans. But, you know, they're... Like, I'm pretty sure Wolf 359 is, like, an actual star that they used. I mean, maybe not. I don't know. Tau Ceti's the one that every sci-fi thing uses, because I think it's supposed to be the closest one to Sol.
Cruiser Vostok. Dreadnought, we are tracking you. You have done mission to dock. Over.
Alright, then let's dock.
Admiral Brett has left the ship. Let's go find the Cape Town.
Okay, yeah, I was right. Wolf 359 is a thing. Like, there are innocent reasons to use Wolf 359, aside from just being a Star Trek nerd. Although they probably are Star Trek nerds. Leave the Cape Town. I don't think it's on this list. Unfortunately, they don't mention on the objectives where the Cape Town was. So let's look at the briefing again.
As you know, we have been blockading the Midway jump point in the UV SETI system for some months now. We believe the planet to be a center of Indi activity, and the jump point forms the gateway from the associated systems to the rest of known space. By blocking this tactically significant point, we are able to isolate a group of problem systems, as well as prevent Indi shipping coming in or going out of the system. On screen is a representation of the Midway planet and moon. There are 2 Lagrange points allowing access to the system. In an earlier mission, we were able to lock off one of the 2 Lagrange points with a Type 24 minefield. This leaves the second point open. It is this point which we are currently blockading.
I mean,
the siege fleet has 3 cruiser command vessels as well as numerous corvette and PATCOM squadrons on patrol. Admiral Brett is flying out to oversee operations. He needs transport to Midway and has decided to hitch a ride on the Dreadnought. Admiral Brett will be spending his tour on the Vostok.
We might as well let the rest of this play out again, but...
to dock with the cruiser and see the Admiral safely on board. Once that is complete, your mission will be to locate and relieve Captain Chowdhury on the Cape Town, who has been on active patrol for over a week. I am sure she'll be very pleased to stand down.
So we're supposed to
follow
find
orders from the
them.
command ships in supporting the siege.
But, oh wait, Cape Town. Because I was scrolling through the list and the Cape Town wasn't on it. But, they are now, so let's approach them, I guess. Probably just have to get close to them and they'll leave, and then I'm sure bad things will happen.
We have the Cape Town on scope.
Alright, I guess they're going. They don't say like, hey, thanks for relieving me.
This is the Bostonian. All vessels alert. Hostile intruder detected.
I mean, it seems like we should have the advantage here.
Sir, MD Tug Tuffin class. She's transmitting coordinates by FTL. This is the coordinates. They are the location of the cruisers.
So, how about everybody moves? Go fucking tell them to move.
Sir, we are detecting activity at the Lagrange point. Looks like 3 large contacts.
If only something could be done about this. Wow. Nobody could have seen this coming.
Sir, 3 large metal fragments dropped out of capsule space. One collided
Capsule
with the
space.
Bostonian and the other with Abraham Lincoln. The third has gone wide. It missed the Vostok and it's heading toward the planet. Admiral Brett to all ships. Attack. Don't let so much as one of them escape.
I'm guessing we're gonna have to shoot down the one that's going to the planet once we get these ships. And everyone in the Commonwealth just seems to be morons. Like, literally all we had to do to avoid getting screwed by them was just move. They just had to move out of the way. Oh, is it picking up, like, every single time I, like, yeah, I guess it is. Every time I, you know, touch the arrow keys. Yet another disadvantage of keyboards. It's my keyboard's so noisy. Because I, you know, make a bunch of micro adjustments on the arrow keys, and it picks up every one of them. Yeah, listen to that clacky keyboard. Why does the autopilot not want to, like, actually go to it? does it look easy? Where's the challenge? Well, I mean, I don't know. We kind of have the advantage, even though they just sort of did that space garbage trick. We still have a bunch of ships here, so I don't know. Like we still outnumber them. Alright, so we got them. So when are they going to tell us to... Oh, no? They're not going to tell us to destroy the debris? Are they just going to let it hit the planet?
We thought it was a victory, but in truth it was only a matter of weeks before the siege collapsed. We discovered later that an Indie ship carrying vital supplies came through the jump point along with all that debris and had made it down onto the planet.
Oh my god, these people are so stupid. Okay. Oh, we got a choice of 3 missions now. Well, we'll go from top to bottom. Morgan. Like, holy hell, I wish we were playing as the Indies instead of these idiots.
Piracy of all kinds continues to be a significant problem throughout known space. Preventing the illegal capture of cargo and ships is the single most important reason for the Navy's existence.
Well, what about the Indies?
Not only is space piracy criminal, but the proceeds go on to fund the Independents in their attacks on Earth and the Navy.
So it is the Indies.
The problem in the Beta Hydra system is particularly serious. The system suffers repeated attacks on shipping, usually by pirates demanding Neutroneum ore. But we have made a breakthrough. In recent days, a Commonwealth spy drone has identified a cache of Neutronium containers hidden by the pirates in the asteroid field.
Oh, we're going to go in an asteroid field. Huh.
This is a Type 6 proximity mine.
Play it for yourself.
It is small and will automatically attach itself
good
to
luck.
any static target. We are equipping your
fun.
ship with enough Type 6s to place on the cargo pods. You should locate the cache and attach mines to as many cargo pods as possible.
Okay, so I'm guessing we're going to launch that out of our missile hardpoint again. Alright. Nice, helpful diagram there. The dock interface for new ordnance specifications. Oh, should I have been... I guess I could have looked up the drones on the dock interface. Let's take a look as it pauses the game. Proximity mine. This is a simple explosive device that attaches itself to any static target and then arms itself. The mine will detonate if another vessel comes within its detection radius. Does it have the drone in here? Nope. Oh well. Did it say what the range on them was? No, of course not. Why would we want to know what range we could fire these from? Ow. I don't think the autopilot, well, I guess it didn't actually damage us, so it's fine. I guess the shields took care of it. I don't know what the autopilot's doing now. Alright, whatever. We'll just manual the rest of the way. But yeah, I guess our shields took care of the asteroid, so it's fine. What is going on over there? There's like explosions. Okay, probably close enough.
This isn't gonna be as easy as it looks. The pirates have planted remote guns to defend their cache. I'd advise against shooting the guns. They will probably set off an alarm. The guns are pretty weak. If we can keep our distance, they'll probably not lock onto us.
Okay. Okay, I don't even know what hit us. The gun. Now I've sort of lost control. Oh god. Yeah, we're not doing too hot. Yeah, this ship's seen better days. I have like lost all control of the ship. So I cannot stop us from spinning out here. Supposed to fly the probes in remotely. Okay. Alright, come on. Let's regain the ability to turn. Alright, so looking for the like, what are we supposed to be on all pods? So it's that's a pod. What's my favorite space sim overall? I think it's probably still Wing Commander Privateer. That or Rebel Galaxy Outlaw. Alright, so if I were to launch now, nope, remote doesn't work. I don't know where it's going. I have no idea where those are going. Is it gonna go to the pod? I can't remote into them. Or no, wait, oh, okay, it went there. Alright. Well, now this one is gonna come in there. Is it gonna blow up? In a manner of speaking. Alright, well, I guess that one's done. Is there any kind of like indication that that pod has been seeded? The sound of success. Alright. They kind of go on a weird trajectory to get there. Is it going? Okay. I think it's going. It's going somewhere. Where? I couldn't tell you. I guess it's just taking a weird roundabout path to get to the pod. Alright, I'm just going to go down the list one by one because otherwise I would never be able to remember which ones I've attached mine to or not. Okay, that one didn't work. I don't know why. Maybe hit an asteroid. Uh-oh. Empty.
Captain, I've got a distress signal from the outer edge of the asteroid belt. This is a civilian area. We're obliged to follow it.
Alright, well, we'll just do that then. We did not do a very good job of mining these containers. Let's just lock onto that signal and go. Where is it? There. Oh god. Oh, those asteroids. Abort mission, save the civilian. Look at them all. Treasure cache.
The transmission. There's a lot of them. They all look very damaged to me. This is Morgan Blackheart here. Perhaps you've heard of me. I'm
Great.
fully renowned for boarding ships and spacing those who resist me. Perhaps you'd care to power down and prepare to be looted.
You give me a second to repair my ship because it's been, you know, had a minor asteroid incident here. Guess we're fine. So yeah, I got a proposal for you. How about you eat shit? Huh.
intercepted was carrying a military EM pulse weapon.
Uh-oh.
Do you like them?
I don't know why they That wasn't voice acted, but okay. Oh, they're gonna rob us. I think I couldn't damage them because they were scripted.
Seal off the bridge. We're not going down without a fight.
That should be possible. I've locked the bridge airlock from our side.
Clever, Captain, clever. But you've deserted your crew. Now, I'm going to throw out one of your skilled mechanics every 20 seconds until you comply with our demands.
You'll get no assistance from me.
Our demands are simple, Captain. Either give us the ship or something equally valuable. I'll throw out 4 men to show you I'm serious, and then you can think about it.
Okay.
Oh, that's Ensign Harris. What a way to go.
Well,
You have skirmish medals, Clay. You must have been boarded sometime. Aren't you worried?
Hey man, I'm dead already. Perhaps they might throw my CPU out the airlock.
Thanks a bunch.
That'd be just another bit of metal. Maybe I'd float up near that treasure hoard. Maybe the mine would blow me up. Maybe they'd blow anyone up.
He's right, sir. If we could lure the fleet back to the horde, the mines might take at least some of them out.
Yeah, about that.
Morgan has patched into the internal comms. He seems to be trying to reach
Good
you.
evening.
Ready to give in, Captain?
We need more time.
You don't have it. I'm going to run out of hostages soon. What do you say?
Definitely have like interesting mission design for this game. Yeah, the mines, well, we'll see how that works out. Oh, no surrender or trade.
Okay, Morgan, I'm ready
I
to
didn't
deal.
realize I was supposed to pick that.
You have my attention now, Captain. You can't be as stupid as I thought. What do you offer?
We inspected a concealed cache of Neutroneum shipments on the way here. They wouldn't be yours, would they?
No. I have a rival in the area. Very well. Lead me there and I might well let you go.
What space sim have I played before starting the channel? Well, sort of the impetus for me starting the channel was playing. Oh, I just. It's unfortunate that it just sort of started me. Just at maximum thrust. But I'm sure they'll have us repaired. Orbital failure. Oh, he failed. I think. Or no, that's the name of that thing. Or is our LDS is broken, that's why. So yeah, I played the entire Wing Commander, well, the mainline Wing Commander series, so, you know, 1 through Prophecy plus Privateer 1 and 2. And then, I was looking for video essays and retrospectives and stuff on Wing Commander, and there wasn't really much. There was just like the only thing that came up was the LGS video, or LGR. Alright. But before that, the thing that got me to, like, you know, take an interest in Wing Commander in the first place was the what's it called? Blanking on the name again. I always blank on the name. It's Colony Wars, the Colony Wars series for PlayStation. So I had played that, plus the Rogue Squadron games. And then back in the day, I played Freelancer. So, you know, okay. Did I'm not sure what I hit there. I guess place mines on all... Yeah, I don't know what happened. I massively screwed that up. What's the next video going to be on? Well, stay tuned after this stream, and you'll see it. Alright, let's try that again. Now that we sort of have an idea of how the mines work.
This isn't gonna be as easy as it looked. The pirates have planted remote guns to defend their cache. I'd advise against shooting the guns. It will probably set off an alarm. The guns are pretty weak. If we can keep our distance, they'll probably not lock onto us.
What? Are we being shot? What's happening? Oh, yeah. Okay, well, if they crash into us, then that gets rid of them without us having to shoot them, which I guess doesn't alert whoever placed them. Yeah, it kind of is difficult to play. What do you think is... I think I like Privateer more because just the basic interface for flying in Freelancer, like, it works, you know, you can fly a spaceship that way, but I just don't think it's as fun as using a stick. Like, it just, there's something about the, you know, the tactile feeling of, you know, controlling the ship with, you know, with a stick, and it could be a thumbstick or a hand stick, it doesn't matter. Oh my god. Who's shooting me now? I was just waiting for the repair team to fix everything. I could not do anything, even if I wanted to. Oh. The thrusters are, like, partially back now. But yeah, it just feels better to, you know, I think the, you know, the feeling of controlling the ship with the stick is sort of essential. It's like an essential part of the space sim experience to me, and Freelancer kind of lacks that. And yeah, Rebel Galaxy Outlaw is sort of, I mean, yeah, probably better than Privateer. I mean, it does have some weird balance issues, but it's just sort of Privateer, but improved in many ways and expanded on. Alright, we're... Okay, it's just repairing the hull structure now. I'm surprised it can do that, but alright, let's start from the top. Yeah, so if we just let the mines, like, run into us, it's sort of solves the problem here. But, yeah, I don't really know what range we need to be at. I'm just gonna... 4 or 5 is probably fine. Okay. I don't I don't know what the hell it was doing there. Let's try that again. You like hit a rock or something. Oh, you can get the ones who own the cash to fight the pirates. I guess if you alert them to your presence here. Did I already do that one? Let's just do this one next just to be safe. If there's like different things you could do, that's pretty cool. Alright, well, that's all the proximity mines we got. So, just get out of here.
Captain, I've got a distress signal from the outer edge of the asteroid belt. This is a civilian area. We're obliged to follow it.
Alright, let's go to the signal. And unfortunately we can't just like launch a billion missiles at the pirate captain because we're not autopiloting to the signal. Alright, there we go. Yeah, they're like script locked. They just are invincible after a certain point. You can do like 20% damage to them and then that's it.
This is the source of the transmission. There's a lot of them, and they don't look very damaged to me. This is Morgan Blackheart here. Perhaps you've heard of me. I'm fully renowned for boarding ships and spacing those who resist me. Perhaps you'd care to power down and prepare to be looted.
Yep, they're locked at 20.
Military impulse weapon. Do you like them?
Yeah, well, that's just not voice acted for some reason.
They've docked, sir. I can only assume they are coming aboard.
Oh, you don't have to let them board you?
Seal off the bridge. We're not going down without a fight.
That should be possible. I've locked the bridge airlock from our side.
Clever, Captain, clever. But you've deserted your crew. Now, I'm going to throw out one of your skilled mechanics every 20 seconds until you comply with our demands.
You'll get no assistance from me.
Our demands are simple, Captain. Either give us the ship or something equally valuable. I'll throw out 4 men to show you I'm serious, and then you can think about it.
Oh yeah, there they go.
Hell, that's Ensign Harris. What a way to go.
You have skirmish medals, Clay. You must have been boarded sometime. Aren't you worried?
Hey man, I'm dead already. Perhaps they might throw my CPU out the airlock.
Thanks a bunch.
That'd be just another bit of metal. Maybe I'd float up near that treasure hoard. Maybe the mine would blow me up. Maybe they'd blow anyone up.
He's right, sir. If we could lure the fleet back to the horde, the mines might take at least some of them out.
Oh yeah, what would I think of the X series basically?
Morgan is
'Cause,
passed into the
I
internal
forgot to
code.
mention, yeah,
He
I
seems
did
to be
forget
trying to
that I
reach you.
did try to play X2,
Ready to give in, Captain?
and I
We need more
didn't like
time.
it because the interface was just so clunky. It just felt so inefficient.
Out of hostages soon.
Like it just took so long to do anything. 'Cause the menus were so,
Okay, Morgan, I'm ready to deal.
I don't know, just so slow.
You have my attention now, Captain. You can't be as stupid as I thought. What do you offer?
We inspected a concealed cache of Neutroneum shipments on the way here. They wouldn't be yours, would they?
Yeah, I would like to check out X4, but you know, for the channel we got to start with X1.
Rival in the area. Very well. Lead me there and I might well let you go.
All right. Well, let's go to the treasure cache, and then when I get there, I'm going to try shooting one of the turrets. Because that should bring the other pirates here to them, right? I guess I'll let them, you know, try to, you know, dock with the, containers first. But hey, here they are. Check them out. Is my objective successful? Yeah, place mines on all pods. Alright.
You're a man of your word, Dreadnought Captain. A rare thing in these times. Okay, boys. One ship per cargo pod. Let's round up that loot.
Alright, it's gonna be a little tricky to time this, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Oh god. Well, I think they're fighting each other now. We're not doing too hot, but, oh god. No, we're gonna die. Okay, well, we'll try just running for it next time. Let's do that. Maybe avoid the guns so that I can use them against the pirates. Okay.
This isn't going to be as easy as it looked. The pirates had planted remote guns to defend their cache. I'd advise against shooting the guns. They will probably set off an alarm. The guns are pretty weak. If we can keep our distance, they'll probably not lock on to us.
One of them hit us. Oh no, they're all just going after us. I don't know where the drones are. Alright. Hey guys. Okay, anyway. I don't have lateral thrusters, so I can't turn towards them. But yeah, I have put X1, whatever it's called, X the something. I did put that up for vote one time, but it did not win. But I will continue putting it up every once in a while. Alright, come on, repair yaw thrusters so I can turn to face that thing. There we go. X4. Okay.
Captain, I've got a distress signal from the outer edge of the asteroid belt. This is a civilian area. We're obliged to follow it.
Well, I guess I don't know if that list wraps or what. Says we're fine. Alright. I think X4 has been like remade multiple times. Hopefully that didn't break the mines that were already on there. Yeah, unfortunately there's just no good way to like keep track of which ones have been mined already. They don't change, and it seems like the
This is the source of the transmission. There's a lot of them and they don't look very damaged to me. This is Morgan Blackheart here. Perhaps you've heard of me? I'm fully renowned for boarding ships and spacing those who resist me. Perhaps you'd care to power down and prepare to be looted.
so let's just leave. Let's see what happens. They're trying to launch missiles at us, but I think they can't. You know, they can't reach us in time. We're going too fast. I assume they're like coming towards us. Yeah, there they are. Yeah, lure pirates back to treasure cache. So now Ensign, what's his name, doesn't have to die. Oh god. They'll just all start shooting at once, and I'm probably gonna die now.
Okay, boys. One ship for cargo pod. Let's round up that loot.
Yeah. Oh dear. Well, they're still gonna kill themselves, assuming the mines didn't destroy each other. Coolant temperature warning. Okay. Well, they don't seem to be following me. So maybe we're okay. Eric destroyed Morgan. Oh, mission successful. Okay. I guess the other pirates, like the drones or whatever, the mines blew them up. Not done. I mean, I guess I could go back and like I assume, yeah, I could just go back and kill them. Actually, yeah, they're gonna kill me, so I should just let the mission complete.
The brass seemed unsurprised by the mission outcome, although I did receive a commendation. I was left wondering, was I really sent out to mine the area, or was I just the bait in an elaborate trap?
Huh. That's kind of cool that you can, you know, choose to go back into the mission if you want to. And, like, do optional objectives. Neutroneum galore. Improving S.
Ever since humanity has adopted injection fusion as our main source of energy, we have been dependent on supplies of neutronium for containing the fusion reaction. All of Earth's supply of the ultra-dense substance is mined off-world, much of it in the colonies. The substance is enormously valuable, both in dollar terms and in strategic importance. Shipments from the Barnard star system have been disappearing. Ore is mined in the Barnard's asteroid belt by small ships. Collections of bulk ore containers are assembled into trains pulled by a container transport vessel.
Oh, you unlock missions. Well, you can like replay them, right? To just you know, so if I wanted to
the
you know,
transport
unlock
then tows the container
these
train
special
to
missions,
an
I could
ore
just
processor station, which refines the ore
go back
and
after I
dumps
beat the
ore
game
residue.
and I'm better at it.
The empty container trains are towed back to the mining site. The empty transport returns for another run, while a smaller transport collects the refined ore for shipment to Earth.
Okay. You kind of got ahead of the animation there. They maybe don't need to show the whole process.
The containers are turning up at their destination empty. The parties involved propose all manner of explanations, including the ore mysteriously vanishing in capsule space, indie space pirates with invisible ships, and plain and simple graft at the collection site. Your mission is to investigate the cargo disappearances from the Barnard system. You will be a part of the team under the command of an agent from the Department of Resources. We're giving him full use of the Corvette Cato.
We'll say I got a lot of problems with this game, like just the interface, the controls and stuff, but the mission design is really inventive, which I appreciate.
Dreadnought, this is Agent Holcomb of the DOR. I'm in charge of this mission, and we'll play it my way. I'm sending out 4
Play it
pairs of
his
Corvettes
way,
to
by
scout
the book.
local transport routes. You're with me, Dreadnought. We'll investigate the ore processor in the Barnard system.
Cato, where are you?
This is Holcomb. All right, Dreadnought, let's move.
But X4 is a little weird because instead of making X5, they just keep remaking it X4. Alright, buddy, where you going? I'm following your lead here. What's our objective? Investigate ore processor. You going anywhere? Are you going into the Lagrange point? Is that why you're taking so long to do whatever it is you're doing? Why not remake X4? Because, I mean, I don't know, you could make X5. For some reason, my target stopped being the Kato. I mean, remade, whatever, reworked. They like keep doing, you know, engine upgrades and like major mechanic changes. Seems like they just keep redoing stuff in that game. I don't know if they screwed it up to begin with or what. I feel like they need to keep messing with it.
We'll dock with the base. I found that interrogations go so much more effectively when conducted in person. Stay close and keep your eyes peeled.
Alright. Although, we'll say a lot of waiting around for travel time or watching other ships dock in this game. Got shades of X-Wing. Although at least there's like, you know, interesting stuff happening. Even if you gotta wait a while between, you know, points of interest. Alright, come on. Let's hurry this along. Speed run the interrogation, or, you know, have somebody attack.
Good news. It seems that a freighter, the Frisian Tapestry, is to arrive very soon. It's well known for losing its cargo regularly. My theory is that if we lie in wait, we'll see what's going on. To be inconspicuous, I recommend you dock with the station. The station crew won't give us away. I've made them very aware that space is full of vacuum and we're a long way from civilization.
Okay. Let's dock. Yep. Just force choke him to death. I hear that works pretty well for interrogations.
I've got the Frisian Tapestry on the scope now, sir. I guess we could just sit back and watch.
Would you consider No Man's Sky to be unrecognizable from, you know, compared to launch at this point? I suppose that's like the closest comparison, maybe. Disagreement. Yeah, I mean, I can see it either way. Like, it's still fundamentally still the same sort of, you know, survival game thing going on. They just added a ton of mechanics and things to it, but at the end of the day, you're still, you know, shooting your little laser at some rocks to get carbon, or, well, to get whatever, not carbon from the rocks, but I don't know, some metal, iron, ferrite. You're still just doing a lot of that.
This is Agent Holcomb of the Department of Resources to the freighter Frisian Tapestry. I am arresting your ship until you answer some questions. If you do, I'll even consider letting you return home alive. Forget about it. Your
Forget
buddies didn't
about
scare
it.
us. You don't scare us.
All right. Which space sim? I mean, that was Battlecruiser 3000 AD, which is technically kind of a similar game to this one. And then they made sequels, Battlecruiser Millennium, and there was another one, I think. And then there was like Ultimate Combat something. They were all terrible, from what I could tell.
I think we should appear intimidating. Let's frighten them a little, huh? Okay, enough! Very well. Now, where do you keep the Neutroneum? We take the liberated ore back to the mining base. The Indies take it on from there. We get a good enough price.
That's across the bow work here. Well, you know, ship damage. The ships are easy to repair.
Lay in a course for the mining base.
I mean, they'll be
Nav
good as
target
new
set for the mining base, Captain.
in like... that is not true. I can clearly see the target is not the mining base. Okay, now it is. Alright, let's go. But yeah, they'll you know, they'll have that repaired in like a minute or so. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But I really appreciate how they have you do things other than just shoot enemy ships in this.
Deserted, no wait. There's a damaged ship. It's one of ours.
Sicily. Where are they? I'm guessing they're gonna want us to dock with them. Okay, the autopilot is taking forever, so let's step it up a notch here.
Dreadnought, this is Second Engineer Carlos, acting captain. They laid a trap for us. They got all the others.
The others?
Yeah, 6 of our ships. After that, the Indies split into 2 groups. One is taking the captured Navy vessels, the other is shifting their Neutroneum supplies. We managed to put tracking beacons on both groups. We can transmit you the waypoints. Sicily looks in bad shape. I think she's gonna blow. Stand by, Dreadnought. We're going to dock with the Sicily. One team is better trained to assist a speedy evacuation than yours.
Hopefully they don't just blow up immediately. I got a bad feeling they're gonna dock and then it's gonna explode and then we're gonna be alone. I hope you know what you're doing, Kato. Oh, see, this is the worst when you like. I notice this happens sometimes. There's like a very specific angle you have to dock from, and the autopilot is not always the best at like efficiently getting you to that angle. So sometimes it just takes forever. Alright, get ready for them to just explode immediately.
Wait, back off. She's gonna blow.
Wow, what do you know?
They're gone, sir. Both ships, there's no survivors.
Shouldn't they be able to like jettison whatever it is if it's gonna explode? Alright, whatever. So we after either captives or neutronium. Maybe you can get both, I don't know.
I've spotted our ships, sir. They're showing up as neutrals. They seem to have something attached to their upper decks.
That would make sense. It's an old trick. The Indies are using temporary bridges to reroute the navigation computers. We're locked out. Let's say we liberate them.
Okay, I didn't quite catch what Clay was saying there. So, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with the pseudo bridge. Objective. Release the captured corvettes first. Alright, so what are we even looking at here? Oh god. I do not have fine control over my throttle. Okay. Okay, so this is like a thing we just have to shoot, right? So let's just do that. Oh my god. It just like goes from 0 to 1,000 immediately. Well, that's unfortunate. We gotta do all of that over again. I really need to get the joystick working again. In fact, let me just try to do that. Let me just take a minute to try and make that happen. So just bear with me for just 1 minute here. Okay. Why is this not working? Does setting get tripped somewhere? Control type joystick. Yeah, I know it's there's no display on right now. Just sorry, just give me a second here. Nope, it's just not gonna work. I don't know why. So we're gonna have to just live with we're gonna have to live with the keyboard controls. Well, good night. Hopefully you don't need to do anything tomorrow morning. It's maddening because it was working last time. It was working like a couple days ago when I was testing stuff, but now when it really counts, it just dies on me.
Ever since humanity...
Dreadnought, this is Agent Holcomb of the DOR. I'm in charge of this mission, and we'll play it my way. I'm sending out 4 pairs of Corvettes to scout the local transport routes. You're with me, Dreadnought. We'll investigate the ore processor.
Alright, well... While we wait, we gotta... What can we talk about?
Alright, Dreadnought, let's move.
Alright, Dreadnought, let's move. Well, what's everybody in chat's favorite space sim? Can I just, like, go through the Lagrange point and then he'll just immediately come out behind me? Make that happen. We can make that happen. Star Wars Squadrons. Unfortunately, this one. Elite Dangerous. See, I kind of have an interest in space sims that, like, sort of try to do Newtonian physics. So I would like, and I've heard that, well, I know Elite 2 and 3 do, but I've heard, but they're kind of like, they kind of do it in like a clunky way. But I've heard that Elite Dangerous sort of maybe has a more elegant or just more, like, you know, fun for combat way of doing whatchamacallit, Newtonian physics. So I would like to see that. Wing Commander, Elite Dangerous in VR. I'd also like to, yeah, I would like to try VR. I don't know, I don't know if Valve is gonna release that VR headset now. Now that RAM is fucked. I mean, I don't even know if they're gonna release their controller at this point, because they probably wanted to, you know, do it at the same time as everything else.
Effectively when conducted in person. Stay close and keep your eyes peeled.
Yes, it's always Newtonian, like, light. Nobody ever wants to go full Newtonian, you know? You never go full Newtonian. Alright, come on. Attack you on the fringe, which, I mean, basically does it the Wing Commander way, which is like, there's a button to turn it on. And actually, this game has that button. I think it's N. I haven't been using it because I'm kind of, you know, I'm no. It's enough to just use these keyboard controls that I am not used to at all without putting that into the mix. But I did sort of do some practice with that with the stick earlier this week.
Good news.
But
it seems that a freighter, the Frisian Tapestry, is to arrive very soon. It's well known for losing its cargo regularly. My theory is that if we lie in wait, we'll see what's going on. To be inconspicuous, I recommend you dock with the station. The station crew won't give us away. I've made them very aware that space is full of vacuum and we're a long way from civilization.
So yeah, in some ways the mission design in this game is really good and inventive, and in others it's you just gotta wait for all this scripted stuff to happen. And that can be unfortunate. Alright. I don't know if like undocking early would spook them or something, but I figure this will take the same amount of time regardless.
This is Agent Holcomb of the Department of Resources to the freighter Frisian Tapestry. I am arresting your ship until you answer some questions. If you do, I'll even consider letting you return home alive. Forget about it. Your buddies didn't
I love that. Forget about it. Yeah, I mean, I guess, full Neutronian is like a matter of degrees. Like, there's...
We need to get some information out of these people. I think we should appear intimidating. Let's frighten them a little, huh?
Yeah, he just shoots at them. Like, he's not shooting across the bow there.
Okay, enough! Very well. Now, where do you keep the Neutroneum?
Hey, I'm spaceship in here.
Or back to the mining base. The Indies take it on from there. We get a good enough price.
Yeah.
Dreadnought, we have what we need. Lay in a course for the mining base.
Nav target set for the mining base, Captain.
Okay. We're going to the mine. I forgot how many steps there were before the part where we met our unfortunate end. Hey, oh, I'm flying here. Can't believe they got that guy.
It's deserted, no way. There's a damaged ship. It's one of ours.
Okay, do they, when they say they've transmitted the coordinates, did they actually do it right then? Can we just leave? When they do that. But I just think it would be, there's potential for like a fun combat system that uses, I guess, is true full Neutroneum would be like, yeah, like effectively infinite top speed. I mean, really, well, I guess the top speed would be the speed of light, but like that's, it might as well be infinite for as far as like moving in combat is concerned. And that would probably, yeah, that would just be unreasonable for fighting. But something like what the Outer Wilds does.
The others?
As accurate as that, or maybe even a little less. I think there's potential there.
The Navy vessels, the others shifting their neutronium supplies. We managed to put tracking beacons on both groups. We can transmit to the waypoints.
Sicily looks in bad shape. I think she's gonna blow.
Stand by, Dreadnought. We're going to dock with the Sicily. My team is better trained to assist the
Unfortunately, they do not give us the waypoints. Yeah, you can still only accelerate so fast because of G's, so you... yeah. But, like, it just would not take very long before you're just going so ridiculously fast relative to each other that, like, you'd never be able to find each other, let alone hit each other. So, some low-ish speed limits would be required. Low relative to the speed of light, anyway. So we really just gotta wait for this whole process. Yeah, it'd be all missiles anyway, which is, yeah, not the most exciting thing. I mean, I guess you could maybe do something like Ace Combat. Like, missiles are fun in Ace Combat. So, you could theoretically do something like that. And sort of, figuring out what their relative velocity is. Just like figure out where you should launch the missile.
They're gone, sir. Both ships, there's no survivors.
Sir, I'm picking up the tracking beacons.
Okay. Yeah. You could play Air Force Delta Strike or Space Air Combat also, but don't, because that game's awful.
Makes sense. It's an old trick. The Indies are using temporary bridges to reroute the navigation computers. The crew are locked out. Let's say we liberate them.
Alright, so there's the Indy. It said they're like using temporary bridges or something. Could we like remote control them? D3. Delta V, Rings of Saturn. Protect their Wi-Fi. The password is Nindies. that all of them? No. Remote protocol unacceptable. Can I dock with them? No, I cannot dock with them. Oh. Pseudo bridge. No. Oh, I can target the pseudo bridge, I guess. Recruit them as wingmen. Well, okay, so I guess I could just target the pseudo bridge as an enemy and shoot it. I don't know why it wasn't working the last time. I mean, I wasn't targeting them, but yeah. Yeah, he didn't really explain, like, what you're supposed to actually do. Yeah. Okay. No. Is that even, like... Am I damaging the ship? My lasers are not very accurate, I gotta say. No, can't remote. Okay, that pseudo bridge doesn't seem to be taking damage, so I'm just gonna fight this Indy. Yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do about the pseudo bridge. I'm not really sure what's supposed to be done about it other than just shooting it. It just doesn't seem to take damage. Okay, let's not crash into them again. Okay. The pseudo bridge is still there. It just oh, now it's not invincible. Well, I tried. I mean, it sure looked like my shots were going right into it when they weren't just like way off. Because it's at 3, another indie. Yeah. It is limited to 30 FPS, so that shouldn't be a problem. What is it? Sometimes these shots are just way off. A weapons officer is like drunk. It's not like I'm not giving him good shots. I'm like pointed right at him. Alright, there's another pseudo bridge. Let's try this again. I wonder if there's like limited time for this, and if we take too long, they'll get away with the goods. Oh god, the keys are sticking. You don't want your throttle keys to stick. I don't recommend it. Now, who's the asshole at gunnery? Let's look at him. You. What's wrong with you? See, like, what is that? Oh, fuck. Wait, did I do it? Hey, I did it! Okay. You there. Join formation.
Another of our ships is up and running.
Okay. Yeah, it did work. To just use these override buttons instead of setting the throttle. Okay, well, it actually did take damage, which was probably from me ramming it, and not from shooting it. Yes, actually. Oh god, but now they're spinning out of control. Alright, alright.
Another of our ships is up and running.
Alright, well, we're just gonna... we're gonna do this. I guess. I don't know why I can't just shoot them, but this works. Alright. I don't know if they're like actually joining my formation when I press this button. Oh, maybe 5 and 4 joining formation. Ship body bop.
Another of our ships is up and running.
Well, I guess it takes them some time before they're actually up and running. Let's like get nice and head on here or something like it. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Another of our ships is up and running.
Alright, they're all joining formation, so let's go to the Neutroneum. I wish there was like an order that was just break and attack. Just think for yourself. Just shoot whoever you want to shoot. Or maybe they'll just do that if I just leave them, but it doesn't seem like it.
Indie ships carrying the ore. Looks like the Neutronium is still in the cargo pods. Our best bet to retrieve it is to destroy the tug ship that the containers are docked to.
Oh my god. We might be screwed here. Just came out of LDS and just immediately die. Yeah. That's it. Then unfortunately that's gonna be it for the stream. But I am going to get to the bottom of whatever the hell happened with the joysticks. So next time I can control this a little bit better, and the next time I will know to come out of LDS much earlier than that. Because, ouch. That was what a way to go. Yeah. But yeah, we'll get through this. We'll get it done. It's just you know, we got some growing pains here. Yeah, next time I'm going to like do a dry run to just make sure everything works on the day of instead of the day before. But yeah, thanks for watching, and we will do the salty run back on Neutroneum Galore next week at 5 Pacific time. Oh, and I almost forgot, I got a little something for you at the end of this stream. So let me just gotta blank the screen for a minute here, but stay tuned for a little something. If I can finagle this. Let's see. Give me one moment here. And then let's see. Okay, well, I don't actually see the control. They must have moved it. Control for having the stream bop over to the next thing. But the next video should be going up. Should be premiering right now. Yeah, because there used to be a way to like bop over to the next thing, but doesn't either it's not here anymore or they moved it. Oh, redirect. There it is. There. All right. Should be premiering.